Hey guys, today I want to show you the math curriculum that we're using for this homeschool year. Now, if you're like me and you're homeschooling your children, you may have gone through several math curriculum. Some may have been okay in the beginning, some maybe you may have hit a snag right there in the middle, and some were relatively all right, but still at the end, you didn't feel that your children had that essential groundwork that they need to advance from level to level. Those simple skills and tips that help them to have the solid understanding that's necessary to feel strong and confident in math. Well, the Learn Math Fast system has thus far been very useful for us and we're really enjoying it. It actually can be used from elementary all the way up through high school and even beyond. Let me go ahead and show you how it's set up and just give you a quick review of all the different levels. Come on in. So this is the Learn Math Fast system. As you can see, it comes with 7 different volumes. It also has some added tools and helps that come with certain of the levels, which I'll show you in a little bit. I'd also like to tell you I actually had the opportunity to talk with the author of this system. She was so very helpful and kind, and she actually allowed me to go ahead and grab the system so that I could review it for you and use it with my students. She was very knowledgeable. She actually talked about how she developed this system for her son for homeschooling out of a need to help him to really gain the grounding that her student needed. So volume 1 is basic operations, and it's going to move your student through addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, as well as measurements that are important to know in the early levels. Now, opening the book up to the first few pages, it's going to show you how you can learn and use this system. So it is broken down into age groups, from the 6 to 8-year-old group all the way to the older, potentially struggling student, and then through the high school age and older, even onwards to graduation. It also shows you how you can use this system to fast track your students actually through all 7 volumes in less than a year if you so chose to do that. It is really simple and very unfussy in terms of its layout. It does have color images, as you can see, which help to give you a little intention to the details that are being shown, and it just breaks up sometimes the monotony that can come from a program if just numbers are on the page. But it's not very distracting, and it's actually very nice in that it uses real world objects such as the pennies and coins. Then the worksheets are present after the lessons, and they are simple, and what I do is not all of the questions per se. It just depends on the level that you're at, but you can do them all. And for this one, for many of them, she wants to go ahead and test your student with their mental math. So actually, though the worksheets look long, they are pretty short because you're doing much of it in the beginnings mentally, which is a very useful skill to have for your students. Moving on, the problems get a little bit harder. You're progressing from that addition, subtraction level to your multiplication and division. And I really enjoy how it's broken down and shows you each of the steps that you need to solve the problem. From my experience, many other math curricula do not do that. There are also some real-world images in the measurement section. And then you'll have some chapter review tests and final testing for the chapters that you've studied. It has a very simple layout, and the answers are right there in the back so that you can review them as you need. This book is something that we didn't write in because it also comes with the Volume 1 worksheets, lots of worksheets that correlate with the lessons, the exact worksheets that are in the book, so that you don't have to write there and you can use it from one student to the next, which is so cost effective. It also gives you the worksheet answer keys that you can just easily go ahead and review when you need. There are also several tools that are given so that you can have references and easy, quick glance tools that are helpful for you. As you can see, the material is quite sturdy and it can last from one student to the next. And this one helps you to see what the answers are for your timed testing, that mental math that I was referring to. So very useful to just keep in the background as you're going through Volume 1. Then beyond this, you're going to have the big bookmark, which goes from Volume 1 and Volume 2, giving you some simple steps and cues that you can use as a quick glance review. It also goes into some more details for Volume 3 and 4 as you move upward into those higher levels. And it just has a little touch of color to bring attention to some of those details. There are also further information here on this card stack that we have here that helps with the geometry levels where they discuss angles and more. Also made from sturdy cardstock material. Then she was also so nice to gift me with the geometry kit, which has several manipulatives in there so that it can be used to help to further instruct the lessons and give the student some more details that are useful. The next one is for Volume 2, and that's going to be your fractions, decimals, and percentages. Fractions often tend to be quite a difficult concept for students, and so this book really helps the student to understand what it means and how that math level is broken down. It's also going to be going over those difficult decimals and percentages as well. Volume 3 leads you into pre-algebra, which then means that you're already moved from the elementary levels onward to about 7th through 8th grade in just 3 volumes. There you are. So it really does progress pretty quickly, but because each book lays down solid foundations, you don't feel as if you're being rushed through. There are always details and even some nice tricks that she gives to help you to see the math from different angles. Volume 4 takes you into basic geometry and just a touch of color that helps to bring some pop to the information being given. Volume 5 is your Algebra 1, And there you are already in the high school level, ninth grade, depending on your student. Volume 6 is going to give you applications of algebra. So you are very much within the high school levels now and progressing onwards. Again, just simple format and very easy to follow. Finally, you have made it to high school geometry, and this book is the thicker of all of them. And this is going to actually take you through the high school level and prepare you for the SATs and for those upper level math courses. So 7 volumes taking you from the elementary level all the way upwards until you have reached that last level of math needed for college entrance, and more importantly, giving you a solid foundation with simple workbooks and text and instruction that really help you to not only learn the math fast, but have that confidence that's needed to help build upon one level to the next. This math system has proven to be so very helpful for my family and I thus far, and I'm excited to go ahead and move through the systems as the time moves on, and just excited to see the confidence that will continue to grow in my children and even myself, as I have now seen some other interesting insights into how you can learn and teach math. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and hopefully this system may be of benefit to you as well. As always, many blessings, and I will see you soon.